Each team has to solve a puzzle to reveal a nominated album cover. Our captains will be sitting this one out, but can yell encouragement from the sidelines. So, teams, make your way up to the puzzle tables, please. Mihirangi, Denise, Richard and Kitty. Somewhere hidden amongst those blocks are a whole bunch of album covers. I need each of you to find the nominated one. Richard and Kitty, you need to find the cover for the Beatles album, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Mihirangi and Denise, you are looking for the cover of Nevermind by Nirvana. Somewhere they are hidden. Both teams, go. Your time starts now.
There we go. I'm not sure what sort of encouragement to shout.
This game's gone a different way than we thought it was going to go, everybody.
What's happened?
Isn't there someone here?
Can I just say, Denise Scott doing a fantastic job thus far.
Oh.
All over it. Pretty sure. It's hard to tell.
Here we go.
But that's a leg or an arm, or it could be that could be a penis.
Really there.
I've got a feeling that people
Yes.
That was incredibly close, but this one just pipped this one by about a second and a half. So after all that work, wow. Wow.
My goodness, we've circumcised this baby.
At the end of that round, the scores are Alan, Mihirangi, Denise are on 3 points. Miff, Richard, Kitty out in front, 10 points. One member of each team will be singing well-known songs using the words of an unrelated piece of text. Your teammates have to identify those songs. Mihirangi, you'll be singing first for Alan and Denise, and you'll be taking your lyrics from Leadership Secrets of Attila the Hun by Wes Roberts, PhD. Those are your songs. Don't show your teammates. Ladies and gentlemen, Mihirangi. First song, please.
Attila the Hun is a dubious character upon whom to base a metaphor on. He's been portrayed throughout history as a barbaric, ugly little tyrant whose heart's in totally disregard.
Do you know what it is? 'Cause I think... No.
Oh, no.
Yes, Kitty.
The Ballad of Attila the Hun.
Do you know what it is?
It's that Ain't Nobody.
It is Ain't Nobody by Chaka Khan.
Oh, nice.
Right, I wish I'd answered like this now. Chaka, chaka. OK.
Next song, please, Mihirangi.
Huns believe strongly in miracles, how beautiful.
They actually got it.
Time after time.
Time after time, Cyndi Lauper, yes it is. Time after time, Cyndi Lauper. Final song, please, Mihirangi.
Beware of the treacherous, who pledges loyalty in public, then spreads discontent in private. Make every effort to identify
And we are gonna get there and play that funky music.
Funky music by Wild Cherry. Ladies and gentlemen, Mihirangi. Richard, you'll be singing for Miff and Kitty, and you'll be taking your lyrics from Everything a Teenage Boy Should Know by Dr. John F. Knight. That's your book. Those are your songs. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Gill.
Thank you. OK, here we go, guys.
Know that you hope to ultimately marry. Will you be looking for a virgin? What then do you propose to offer her in return? Marriage is a two-way deal. It's give and take on both sides for a lifetime. But those who stay together and I'm right for take
I don't want it to end.
I want to stop.
Yes.
Peggy Sue.
Peggy Sue by Buddy Holly.
They sound a bit teenage.
You actually were surrounded by music from an incredibly early age. Your mother was a backing singer and performed with such people as Joe Cocker and Gladys Knight, I believe. Is it true she went into labour with you whilst on stage?
Yeah. Mum and Dad were... Well, she was 9 months pregnant and Mum and Dad were doing a gig in Auckland and Dad's kick drum apparently set off the labour pains. And... so, yeah, I would have made my debut screaming on stage if they hadn't got to hospital in time, so... Yeah.
And what now, whenever you hear drums, do you have an urge to leave the room?
What song was your mum singing at the time she went into labour, do you know?
Oh, she doesn't even know what time I was born because apparently she gave birth and then pretty much they had to stay on tour. So Mum put me in, like, the set of drawers in the back of the van and then stuck me inside of Dad's bass drum. So I used to sleep in his bass drum when we were travelling. And I actually do have a memory of being in a van a lot and the smell of pub floors.
Is that from when you were 15, though? Or is that...
Didn't you also... There was something else I read about you that when you were a kid, you had a really unusual idea of how babies are born just generally, didn't you?
What, did they come out of drums?
No. I think I was about 8 or 9 years old and I actually thought that the way that you got pregnant was you stuck your tongue on somebody else's tongue. Anyway...
Is that not true?
And one day, my mum was working at this place and there was a dog. And the dog kept jumping up on me and, like, you know, eventually it was licking my face and then somehow its tongue touched my tongue. And I was on the bus for the rest of the week bawling my eyes out on the back of the bus thinking I was going to have puppies.
Miff and Alan are going to pick a topic that everyone will be quizzed on. Your choices tonight are love, sex, politics and religion.
That's after he licked her. Next shot is that cigarette.
I think that's religion because it's dog instead of God. I've got a feeling.
Look at it yourself.
Now, Mihirangi, we should redress the fact all we've spoken about earlier on is puppies and ridiculous touring stories. You have toured the world.
Yes.
And there is that lovely thing when you do tour the world of bumping into various musicians around the world, especially from Australia.
Yes.
Who kind of help you out in times of crisis. I say all this because I know that one in particular actually helped you out when you were stuck in Ireland, was it?
Yeah. It was a time when we were... I was touring with a group called the Stiff Gins and we were in Ireland and I was dead broke. I couldn't even afford a packet of chips. So we had just performed and Jimmy Barnes was performing. After the show, he came up and said hello to us girls and said, "Have you got a CD?" And I said, yeah, great, I can sell this to you. Anyway, so I grabbed the CD, I showed it to him and he turned around and he offered me £50 for it. And I was like, woohoo, I'm rich. And, yeah, I went and bought 10 packets of chips.
Splurge.
Are you sure he didn't want change?
At the end of the first round, the score...